Hey, what's wrong? He did what? He broke up with you? Why? That just makes no sense. He made a big mistake. There, don't cry. I know it feels like the end of the world right now. But you are so smart and talented and beautiful and such a kind, loving, considerate soul. You'll find love again. Yeah, he totally made a big mistake. You know, one thing I've learned is you can't make people do what they don't want to do. And if he didn't see the value in you, which anybody with eyes and ears and a brain and a heart could see, then there's not much you could do about it. Really, truthfully, you deserve to be with someone who appreciates you for who you are and sees you for the wonderful person that you are. I know your heart just wants him right now, and it hurts. I know that it hurts. No one wants to be betrayed. No one wants to be broken up with. No one wants to find out that their partner wants to be with somebody else or whatever the case is. But you deserve somebody that is going to give you 100% of themselves. Not just 50% or 75%. But you deserve somebody that's going to give you every last bit of their being. Because you are a wonderful person. I don't know if you realize that right now. Look at you. Maybe you don't believe it right now. Maybe you're in the midst of it and you feel like there's something missing. But I can tell you right now, there's not. There's nothing missing in you. You deserve love. You deserve to be with somebody who treats you well. And I hope that you find it. And I know that you will, because you found love once. You found love just now, right? You guys were in love. You felt it. It was real. And maybe he changed his mind, or things changed between you. I mean, I really can't say. But that happens. Sometimes people grow apart, and sometimes they grow together. But obviously he didn't want to put the effort in to grow together with you. And this is the truth, and maybe you don't want to hear this either, but maybe you grew above him. You know, maybe the direction that your life is going is he couldn't handle it. Like you were growing as a person, and he didn't want to. He didn't want to grow as a person. You were growing as a person, and he didn't want to. And that happens sometimes too. I meant what I said. You're beautiful. You are not just pretty and gorgeous, but look at your radiant smile. Look at like how much joy you bring to other people. You know, think about how warm and considerate and just downright nice to other people that you are. You care about other people. You're considerate. You have a warm heart. You have a big heart. One of the biggest hearts that I've ever seen. And not only that, you're smart, you're funny, you think about a lot of deep things. You have a lot of interesting things about you that are quirky in their own particular unique way that make you the person that you are, the wonderful person that you are. And like I said, you fell in love once. You're going to fall in love again. And it's a proven fact that you're worthy of love. And maybe you just feel like you're so connected to this one person right now. And of course, you guys were just together for like a long time and you broke up. And it's sad, but I recommend this too. Give yourself time to grieve and get over this relationship before you get into a new relationship. Give yourself time, because however much time you were in this relationship, it takes about, maybe a third or half of that time to kind of get over it and let your heart heal, process everything that happened, get over everything that happened, and work on yourself and get to a point where you're okay with not being in a relationship and you're okay with everything that happened and you're not sad and you're not upset and you're not heartbroken over everything that happened and you're just okay with yourself. And when you get to that place where you're okay just being by yourself and you're okay being single and you are happy within yourself, then you have the room to be with somebody new that is able to stand in the fullness of who you are and is able to accept the fullness of who you are as a person right now. And that's what you need. That's what you deserve, is someone who accepts you exactly as you are and loves you for that. Absolutely, you're going to be okay. I mean, it happens. It sucks. It totally sucks. But it happens. Relationships end, and it's sad. And I've been through it too. And a lot of the people that you meet have been through it. And they'll tell you too. You get over it. It takes time. But you should never let somebody else diminish who you are. Never let somebody else make you smaller than what you are. You deserve the best. You deserve at least somebody who loves you and tries their best and gives their all and works to communicate with you and, has some sort of compromises with you and doesn't act selfishly. Someone who acts with maturity. Someone who's in control of their emotions. Doesn't act impulsively and do things that are... Yeah, I mean, you've told me stories, yeah. I mean, it's exciting, but at the same time, I think you're at a point where you need somebody that's stable. You need somebody that's, has some level of emotional and relationship maturity. Somebody who's secure in themselves and has a future in themselves. And just a caution too, don't try and fill this void with somebody else like too quick. Don't jump into something else too quick. Not anything serious, for sure. But I understand and maybe he already thought about this. I mean, it's evident that he broke up, so he probably thought about this for a while. And it sucks to know this too, but in every relationship, there's somebody who thinks about breaking up before they do it. And that person, they've already processed some of their feelings already. And that's why you're hurting so bad right now, is because you were blindsided by this and you didn't expect this. Maybe you saw some, little signs, but you didn't really expect this to happen. And so you're still processing it, but he already went through all this. He already thought about it. He already made his decision. He already processed all those feelings. I just want you to know that you are special and you are worthy of love. And you have so much to give this world and to yourself. And even if you have to wait to find somebody that's worthy of your love and attention, and all those things that go in a relationship. It's worth it because you are an amazing person, and any guy would be lucky to have you. And I mean that 100%. A guy that would have your love, that would be just an amazing gift. And he should cherish that and treasure it and protect your heart and treat you with respect and dignity that you deserve. Yeah, I'll give you a hug. And yeah, I think of you as a little sister too. I think of you as someone that I care about, as a friend, as a little sister or something. You know, someone that I look out for. That's why I'm letting you know. You'll make it through this. I know you will. You're going to be okay. And you're going to come out better and stronger than before. And like I said, maybe it's just, you know, this relationship. I mean, I know you loved him. He loved you at one point. He probably still does. But for whatever reason, he has to move on, and he doesn't want to be in this relationship. But you can't stop him. All you can do is control your own reactions. You can only control what you do. You can't control what he does. You have to let that go and let him do what he's going to do. You have no control over that. I know that it's familiar. It's, you know, it feels safe because it's familiar. I mean it. Any guy would be lucky to have you. And you will find love again. I absolutely know you will, because you found it once, right? So you got it once, you can get it again. And it's going to be greater and better because you know what to look for. And you know what you want, and you know what you don't want. And you're going to be wiser. You're going to be more emotionally mature. And it's going to be even better. It's going to be even better than what this relationship was. As crazy as that sounds, the next relationship will be even better. It will be. Because you know what to look for. You know what you want. And when the time is right, you'll find somebody. And when the time is right, you'll meet somebody, and there'll be just chemistry and sparks and love and romance. And your heart's eyes like popping out of your skull, you know, like in a cartoon, right? And he'll feel the same way about you. And you'll get those little butterflies in your stomach. And you'll feel all those feelings again. And you'll feel just so giddy in love. And it will happen again. When? I don't know. Love is funny like that. Romance is funny like that. It just happens. Sometimes we don't have a choice, but you know, we can say no to bad things. We can say no to people who are like bad news. We can say no to people who are obviously big walking red flags. And I think that's where a lot of us get in trouble. I know for me too. I know I've definitely gotten in trouble like that. I've gotten better over time, and you will too. I hope you feel better. And you should dry those eyes. You should dry those eyes, and you should feel better. Because there's hope. There's hope for all of us, right? Of course there is. You're going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. And I want to see that. I want to see that happen for you. For you to work on yourself, be happy with yourself, and do all those things that you wanted to do. Like when you're single, and I know a lot of people this happens too, like they work on themselves and And then it's like, why do I need a boyfriend? I'm happy right now. I got my friends around me. I got my hobbies. I got my family. I got, whatever it is I'm doing. I'm happy. I don't need someone to fill that void. But that's when you're most healthy to have a relationship. And that's, sometimes it's when it happens because you're healthy enough to find that and be okay with it because you've grown and you're going to grow. I'm sorry that this all happened to you, but, there's better things in the future, and you don't deserve to be treated like crap. You don't deserve to have your heart trampled on. You definitely don't deserve someone who's going to disrespect you like that, and you don't deserve somebody who doesn't want to be with you. You want someone that wants to be with you wholeheartedly. Like someone that wholeheartedly, 100%, their heart is in it, and they want to be with you. Why would anybody settle for anything less? You should not settle for anything less than that. Because you deserve it. You do. You absolutely are worthy of that. You're worthy of love. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to do anything. You're worthy of love. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. I mean, I am. I'm glad you're feeling better. And if you ever need to remind yourself that you're worthy of true, real, mature love, just come back and, listen to these words again. Because they'll be here. They'll be here for you to remind you that you're worth it and you shouldn't compromise. And you will find it. And you will find somebody better. Because you've grown. And you're worthy of something better. Yes, you are. Absolutely. And to remind you again, who wouldn't want to be with you? That's true. You're a catch. You're a hottie. You're a baddie. You're an amazing woman with so many talents and so many great qualities. You're a catch. I'm glad you realize that too. All right. Definitely. Okay. I'm glad I could help. I'm here anytime. All right, you too. It's good talking to you.